This video tutorial is going to give you a quick overview of Quizziz. So this is your home screen once you're logged in, and over here on your left you'll see your profile, your option to create a new quiz. You can search for a quiz. They have a huge area of quizzes here, so you can search by a topic, or you can just kind of scroll through and see different quizzes that they have. You can, once you've started creating quizzes, take a look at your quizzes to reuse them. You can look at reports for your different quizzes, and it'll tell you the correct accuracy, how students did on them. You can import classes from Google Classroom, or you can create a class. You can, if you organize your quizzes into different collections, you can find them in those different folders. Also create some memes, and then here's your additional settings. But for this tutorial, I want to show you how to create a quiz. So simply clicking create a quiz, give it a name. You can add a content area or select other. And then you have options for the types of questions, which is really awesome. You can do multiple choice questions, checkbox, fill in the blank, a poll, which doesn't give the kids a score, it'll just mark it as correct, or open-ended responses. For your quiz, you can also add an image, you can adjust the language, you can adjust the default time for all the questions, or you can adjust it for each question. And so let's jump in. So we have a multiple choice, and we can type our question here. And you can see that it's showing you what it's going to look like for the students over here. You have some formatting options up here. You can add an image or some audio. Same with all of with your options. You can add images, and then you can go ahead, type your answer options. And keep in mind, you don't have to do 4 options. You can do 3, you can do 2, whatever you prefer. And you can also add some more. Be sure to check the correct answer. Here you can add some tag standards to it. You can adjust the time if you want it to have more or less time. You can, when you're all set and happy with it, you can click save. If you realize that you'd prefer to change the format of the question, you can do it right here within the question. But for now, we'll go ahead and save. And there's my first question. Now, to add another question, I simply go ahead, click the next option, type my question here, and then I can give my options to students here. And then again, choosing the choices that I would accept as correct. And then again, clicking save. Obviously, this question really wouldn't be the best for a checkbox, but thinking about the type of question. So I encourage you to have fun. As you scroll up, you'll see your different questions. I encourage you have lots of fun creating. You can always edit, duplicate, or delete. When you are all done with your quiz, you can click done, and then it'll give you the option to add an image to your title, choose your language, select your grades, and then determine how you want this or who can see this. Click save, and then it brings you to this screen here. And now you have options to just leave it and come back at a later time to play. You can play it live. You can assign it for homework, or you can let students practice, and it doesn't give them it'll score them, but it doesn't expire. The teacher doesn't see the report. So if you really just want it for review for the kids. When you click play live, you'll see that it brings you to this screen here, and you can simply click continue if you are good with all the settings. It's going to default to classic mode where each student plays individually. You can create teams, or you can put it into test mode. You can assign it to a certain class if you would like. And then you have some other advanced settings down here that you can go ahead and explore as you see fit. And then once you're ready to play the game, you're simply going to click continue, and the kids will use this, joinmyquiz.com, and then enter their game code. And once all the students are entered, you'll see their names down here, and then you can click start. So have fun exploring and playing in Quizziz.